story of the low-speed chase and the SWAT teams waiting at OJ's place. That story is true. It's sad to say I was watching the game when they cut away. He told the LA cops he was going to give up, and the media set up their satellite trucks, had 18 cameras at City Hall. Then OJ's lawyer began to stall.
What's up, car friends? This is Stu with Wheelie Cool Videos, off-road edition today, because we're in my dad's '94 Ford Bronco. This thing is mint. He's the original owner. It only has 95,000 original miles on it. I was 14 years old when he bought this car, and I actually helped him buy it, kind of. So I have a real connection with this car, because it's been around since I was a kid. I went to the dealerships with him, helped him shop, talked to the salesman, look at ads in the Sunday paper and all that. Because I was been a car guy since I was like 10, so I thought that I could help my dad get a good deal and, you know, get the right spec, which this Bronco is. It's basically perfect spec. It's a Ford Bronco XLT, 5.8 liter V8, push button 4-wheel drive. It's got the suspension package that has quad shocks and front and rear sway bars. It also has the towing package that has transmission cooler, which is awesome on this car because basically it can tow a house. Even though it's a short wheelbase, and apparently short wheelbases aren't that great for tow vehicles, but it could tow it. It only has 210 horsepower, 310 foot-pound of torque. Is not a lot out of this 5.8 liter huge 351 cubic inch Windsor engine. I mean, my Corrado, same year, 94, has a 2.8 liter V6, and that puts out 172 horsepower stock. So you're more than doubling the size of the engine, and you're only getting 40 more horsepower. So, not the most efficient thing, but it does feel powerful. It does not feel slow. It's short, so it feels pretty nimble. And you know, with those sway bars, it handles pretty darn flat, especially for a car that weighs almost 5,000 pounds. Excuse me, a truck that weighs 5,000 pounds. Because this is a real body-on-frame truck chassis, which makes it ride like a truck. You know, I think my CC and some of my other sports cars have been stiff, but you know, this thing as a truck, man, you feel everything. So, not that it's not fun to drive. I could definitely daily this thing. And you know, my dad told me that he wants to sell this car. He's had it for 22 years. You know, it's a little bit harder for my mom to get in and out of now. I was like, oh, dude, I would love to buy it. I'm like, these Broncos can't be worth that much. You know, the full-size Broncos. I know the classic Broncos are worth a lot of money, but the full-size ones, I was like, you know what, like 5,000, 7,000. Maybe my dad will give this thing to me for like 4. I looked up on Auto Trader. This thing's worth like 15 grand. It's worth like more than my Corrado is. Which, I mean, that's fucking awesome. It's a little amazing to me, but good low-mile Broncos, especially in O.J. Simpson white like this one is, are worth a lot of money. And so this is O.J. Simpson white, but it has the tasteful blue stripe down the side, which I really like. It goes with the blue interior, really nice. And you know what? Normally I'm not a fan of cars with blue interior, but it really works well in this truck, especially when you compare it to some of the other interior color options you have. You have tan, which is more of a brown than tan, and it doesn't wear well. It gets really dark. I think it's ugly. Then they have the gray, which is okay, but it's awful plain looking. Other cool features of this thing: power rear window. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. This thing has an Alpine CD player from back in the day. It still works, but the LCD display panel doesn't work at all. But basically, this thing is stock. My dad hasn't done shit to it. He put an exhaust tip on it, a K&N air filter, and that's it. He did put like these fishing pole mounts and a couple small little personal touches, but basically nothing that's not reversible. This thing is completely stock. Stock wheels, stock everything. Alright, so on a Bronco, this thing has 4-wheel drive, push-button 4-wheel drive, which was a new big thing in '94 when they started to carry this. Otherwise, you had a big stick shift lever down here where you had to manually put it in. So this wouldn't be off-road edition we didn't take this thing off-road. So I'm going to hit the 4-wheel drive button. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, like nothing. Like nothing, it took that thing. Wow. Oh man, this is fun. I've gone 30 feet, and this is fun. So in my opinion, the Ford Bronco XLT is the perfect spec. Eddie Bauer's cool and all, but you know what? It has leather, which I don't really like, in an off-road vehicle. It also has those fiberglass door steps, which I don't really like either. This one has Smitty-built real Nerf bars that are actually provide you some protection from, you know, rocks if you were to go over them. This thing is really wide though. We're on a pretty small little dirt trail, and this thing is wide. And for being wide, the driving position is super far to the left. You feel like you're all the way on the side of the vehicle, and there's like a football field in between you and the passenger. Another interesting thing about putting this in 4-wheel drive, to take it out of 4-wheel drive, you actually need to back the car up 10 feet in order to get the hubs to fully unlock. Turning radius on this thing, even in 4-wheel drive, is pretty great. Dude, I'm digging the Bronco. Gosh. Why does this thing have to be worth so much? Otherwise, I would totally buy it off my dad. But you know, off-roading right now, this is awesome. You're away from all the assholes on the road. Just you in the dirt, you in the rocks and the hills. One with nature. I love it. Yeah. This thing is sweet. It is for sale. If you're interested in it, drop me an email, studebaker@gmail.com. We are going to do a couple small things to get this thing back to a higher quality condition. The bumper's got some discoloration spots. We're going to replace that. The front headlights are all cloudy, so we're going to replace those. It's the great thing about these cars, man. Like, rear bumper's like $250. Whole headlight kit is like $80. Front grille kit is like $100 with all the trim and everything. So we can replace all the discolored trim and make it look perfect, like the 95,000 mile odometer would suggest. So we're about to go down this hill. Buckle up. I'm already buckled. Dude, like nothing, man. Bronco's no joke. Damn it, this Bronco's no joke. So I'm going to turn off 4-wheel drive. And this looks like a good place to reverse it to fully disengage the hubs and the front drive line. And yeah, you can really feel it when it disconnects. Cool. Wheelie cool. Awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that edition of Wheelie Cool Videos Off-Road Edition. Drop a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you like Ford Broncos, what you think of O.J. Simpson. Quick note on O.J. Simpson. My dad was trying to buy a Bronco around the time that whole shit went down with O.J. And literally, as soon as it came out that O.J. was driving a Bronco and all that stuff, these things became so hard to find. My dad couldn't find them anywhere. It was crazy. And people thought that my dad was like some OJ fanboy. He was like, no, man, I just want a Bronco. I prefer white, but I don't really care that much. I don't like OJ. Oh, it's crazy. So crazy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Till next time, have a really cool day. Peace.
All of a sudden, in a wink of an eye, that Bronco was spotted on 405 on CNN, and the Netflix 3, the flashing taillights was all you could see. Now the Rockets and Knicks were in Game 5 when OJ started that fateful drive. His four-way hazard lights were blinking, and no one knew what the juice was thinking.